Hi, so we have a new moon tomorrow. It's Monday the 20th of July and it's actually another moon in Cancer. So there's two moons in Cancer this month. It's at 6:32 p.m. tomorrow. The reason why I'm posting today, I was thinking of posting in the morning, but I think it's really important around a new moon to work on forgiveness and letting go prior to a new moon, because around a new moon we like to start new projects, we like to manifest, and in order to do that we need to release the old and release what isn't working for us. So it's a really crucial time to sit down and think about all the things that are holding us back, restricting us from manifesting the dreams and the life that we want. So this could be anything. You could be have lack of confidence, lack of trust. There could be fear issues. There could be relationship problems, but just anything that is holding you back and restricting you. And I want you to write that down on a piece of paper. And release it. I want you to burn the piece of paper safely in the garden, or you can, a great technique from a spiritual teacher that I know of, you can fill a glass of water, it has to be purified water, and you can say all of the things that you want to let go in the glass of water. So whisper it into the glass of water and then cover the glass of water. Shake it carefully so it doesn't spill everywhere, so that you're actually mixing that purified water with all of those negative things that you want to get rid of. And then afterwards you can pour that glass of water down a sink or in your garden, just releasing it. So it's very, very important to release that which does not work for you in order for you to manifest. I think I've said before that it's great if you want to manifest, but if you're holding on to things like fear, like lack of gratitude, like lack of faith, lack of trust, then those things are not going to come. You need to surrender in order for the divine to be able to work and manifest. So that's the first thing I would like to say. So I would spend this evening working on your forgiveness, or even tomorrow morning. And then you can spend time around the new moon working on what you want to work on. So as I say, it's at 6:32 tomorrow, 6:32 p.m. and that's British summertime. Some things I want to talk about with regards to this new moon. This is a really important time for self-love and nurturing. I think that as of late, with everything that's going on in the world, we've become very three-dimensional. We've become very immersed in lower energy. And when I say three-dimensional, I mean that lower vibration. We want to be in a five-dimensional world where we are at a higher vibration, where everything is loving, kind, gentle. At the moment, there's so much fear, there's anxiety, there's worry, there's a lot of lying and manipulation and distrust, and no one knows what to believe. And so we're immersing ourselves in this lower negative energy. It's really important to get yourself into a place of a higher vibration. And in order to do that, it's important to work on nurturing yourself. So that is self-love, self-care, running yourself a lovely bath with Himalayan salt, meditation, yoga, Pilates, spending time in nature, spending time doing things for you, working on yourself and getting to know yourself, and working on that inner core, that inner child. So when I say inner child, I mean as children we very much rely on others, but we are so free and happy, and we don't have any worry or particularly any fears. We come into the world without any real concerns, and then society starts to implement fear into us. You can't do that, oh no, that won't work, and you start to get scared and frightened of things, and you set boundaries. So this is about working on your inner child, working on those areas that you weren't restricted at, that you weren't fearful at when you first came here. And learning to nurture that. So that's another thing that's really, really important to work on. And by working on the inner child, you will find that you'll become more joyful, and you'll find that you'll start moving into directions and paths that work better for you. So I think I said before, when doors close for us, there is a better option available to us. And the reason the door is closing is because we have outgrown that situation or purpose. So you will find that new destinations will appear. new avenues, new directions, new friendship groups, new people that want to come in that are in alignment with you. So when you're on a lower vibration, it's very hard to be manifesting the things that you want. If you're in a job that you're not enjoying and you're in that lower fearful vibration, you're going to find it incredibly hard to manifest. So it's really important to raise that vibration, to work on bringing yourself into an awareness of how you're thinking, how your thoughts are working with you, and to meditate and to work on that self-love, but those boundaries I talked about the other day, where we need to learn to say no to people and do things for ourselves. And this isn't a selfish thing. This is about really allowing ourselves to set boundaries so that we have time for us. We forget that that we need time for ourselves as well as helping other people. So that's just another really important thing that I wanted to touch on. I'm just going to make sure that I have covered everything. Yeah, as I said, we need to learn to let go with forgiveness, but also around this time, around the new moon, it's a great time to meditate. It's a great time to go onto YouTube and find meditations for raising your vibration, for working on your inner child, for tonight, meditations to release and let go of things. So to work on forgiveness, forgiving others if there's people that have upset you, or you've done something that you feel guilty about, learning to let that go and forgive that, because if you're holding yourself back, you cannot manifest. So tonight, work on maybe a forgiveness meditation, and then tomorrow around the new moon, work on manifesting meditations, intention meditations, inner child meditations, self-care meditations. So that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to get out here. Tonight is about letting go. Tomorrow is about your intentions and your manifesting and really believing in what you want. It's really important as well that once you do set those intentions and those goals, that you really believe that they've happened. It's important to surrender. It's important to surrender because you want the divine to know that you trust and you have faith, that you believe it will happen. Because if you don't have trust, you're again putting that block there. But once you surrender, imagine yourself already with that goal. Imagine yourself, there's a job you want, visualize yourself, imagine yourself already in that job, getting ready for work, going to that job. Visualize what it's like. If there's a romantic situation that you want, envisage that person that you want to be with. Obviously we can't affect free will here, and it's very important to let you know as well that obviously if you are trying to manifest a relationship and it's somebody who is already in a relationship, that's not necessarily going to work. So you have to really think about what you're trying to manifest here and the goals that you're trying to achieve. Be realistic about it. But if there's a goal that, a goal for a dream job, or there's a particular creative project that you're working on that you really want, that goal to manifest, then work on that. There, different things that you want to work on that you think are going to be in alignment with you and are going, you can manifest big things, but what I'm trying to say is that you should never affect anyone's free will. So you don't want to be kind of trying to manifest somebody who is not available, and realistically it's not going to happen. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at, and that isn't like an abrupt way of being, but you have to be realistic in situations too. So I think that is everything. It's a great time for incense, saging. So before you go to manifest, maybe white sage around your home to clear that energy, and get the incense out and candles just to clear the energy before you're going to set your manifesting ritual. So I hope that helps. And I wish you a really, really happy new moon. And those goals you need to work on until the 4th or 5th of August, when there becomes a full moon. So work on that on the next 2 weeks. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.